Barbecue bacon burger, barbecue bacon burger, barbecue bacon burger, barbecue bacon burger. I can't keep starting every YouTube video with barbecue bacon burger. But what I can do is talk about preparation. Because I was like, yo, what am I gonna talk about during this YouTube video? I was like, I literally have nothing to talk about. I'm unprepared. But what does preparation really mean? Like, when are you prepared and when are you not? And does it depend? Like, let's say I'm a basketball player. I've played basketball my whole life. If I went to coach a basketball team, especially if they're young, I'm prepared just because I've played basketball so many times before that I can make up on the fly like different exercises for the people to do. I'm actually getting entertained by the Subway Surfers. I think my audio quality and video quality is gonna be doovie though because of the Subway Surfers in the background. Last time I tried to play a video while recording, it made it super laggy. Slovenia, yeah, what does preparation mean? Because like if you're improvising, but you're a professional in whatever field you're improvising in, are you really improvising? Are you really like, does that not kill them? Oh, that's so lame. Um, like, okay, so I'm a professional basketball player, quote unquote. And because of that, that might be tower down for me. Because of that, I can improvise and like output a very high quality basketball practice because I know a bunch of drills. I know what like sort of drills practice what type of skills. I know what type of skills my team needs. I can quickly identify that based on like what the kids are good at, what they're bad at. And that just comes from experience, from reps. So is all my experience what makes me prepared? Because I'm not actually prepared. If I just show up not having planned anything, not having thought about it, then I'm not actually technically prepared. But I might have the same result as someone that's not as experienced as me, that prepares more than me because I just have more experience on them. Is that right? Is that wrong? I don't know. I don't think it's right or wrong, but is it better to be less experienced and more prepared? Or is it better to be more experienced and less prepared? I would probably argue the more prepared regardless, because it just means, I feel like that means your heart is just in it more. Like you just care more. Um, which I think is pretty important to care. I think caring is pretty sick. It's a pretty good idea to care about stuff. And to try your best. Oh no. The Skelly's gonna stay alive because of this guy staying alive. Oh no. How do I kill him? Where is he? I don't even see where. Okay, now he's dead. Yeah, I might be dead, shot. Cause yeah, no, he's locked on. Je pense que je suis cooked le chat. Like that might be tower, but he has two of my towers. And now he's gonna put it on his minion hold. Or something. Rip, I lost. I don't think I've won a single game playing this mode. So let's change it up. I will play the deck that the #1 person in Canada is playing, and we will get a win in the Classic Challenge. I guarantee it. Guarantee. Yeah, I think it's better to be, B-Rad. Damn, I just exposed myself for being a nerd. The fact that I identified that, oh, B-Rad. Like I'm a nerd. What is B-Rad playing, though? What am I trying to do? Trying to do me a little bit of Classic Challenge. Oh no, but I don't have the right deck. Yes. What are you running, B-Rod, bro? You fucking psychopath. Is he actually #1 locally because of this crazy? Is it a good deck? I feel like this is trolling. I feel like it's trolling. But yeah, I think it's better to be prepared and inexperienced than unprepared and experienced because you want to be around people that care. Like, even if the kids might not get the most optimal class because the teacher doesn't have the same nuance as someone that's prepared, as someone that's experienced, they're going to... Are they going to get a better experience? Like, they're gonna... I think they're gonna benefit more from the class because the teacher cares more. Oh, brother. Like, B-Rad, how do you win? How do you win, B-Rad? Your deck is caca, and you think you can win. Does this deck not have any spells? What is happening? Oh my goodness, B-Rad. Yeah, so, and I think it's more important to care than to be good, because being good comes with time. So if someone's better than you, it's just they've had more time and more repetitions at whatever they're better than you at. But if someone is not as good as you, but care more than you, you will get replaced because they will eventually just like surpass you, because since they care more and since they're more passionate, more reps will come easier to them because it's just more natural, because it's what they already like doing. Um, I played the McGill tournament again today because it was like the actual tournament day, and it was so frustrating because oh, one of those, oh, so frustrating because I lost on the third game in a best of three duel to Evolved Mega Knight. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And Evolved Mega Knight is just dumb, bro. It's so overpowered. It's actually ridiculous. Oh no, can't talk to myself. Stop it. Oh, brother. I will have to do some editing. Un petit peu de editing. Un little thing où je fais un petit peu de editing. I'm not very good at like keeping the same conversation. I get distracted pretty often on these. Like, I was watching a Ken video, he told the story the entire time, and he was locked there every once in a while when something annoying was happening. Riverside can't just enjoy a normal video, it has to crash every single time I use it. Like, should I be using the online version? Is that what this is? Is that what you're trying to tell me, Riverside? Are you trying to tell me that you suck? Okay, we're gonna use another local. Who's number 2? Are you playing a more reasonable deck? Oh, this deck is so annoying. This deck sucks, bro. I hate playing this deck. Oh my god, I feel so bad for the person I'm about to play. It's literally hell to defend this deck. Hell on earth. Last game. So yeah, like how do you kind of keep your train of thought during a YouTube video like this? Like there's so many things to get distracted about. Like obviously I'm doing the Subway Surfer thing just for the memes, but like how do you also how do you tell stories for like a long time? Like a 10-minute story. It's a lot. I mean, maybe that happens naturally, like when you're with your homies. You don't really realize it's a 10-minute story because you're just in the moment telling it, but sometimes it might just take like 10-15 minutes to give them all the details, give them all the context so that they understand what you're talking about. Will the flying machine die? No, it won't. Royal Hogs. Royal Hogs tank for the flying machine once I'm there. Is that Zappy gonna kill it? Like, so Cash Money. The best. See? This deck is so annoying. It's so annoying. Let's tower down, and I've not been like focusing, not been trying. I don't know if this guy, I haven't paid attention, but if his deck is bad, maybe his deck is bad. But yeah, all back to the story of like, I've read a book called Storyworthy once. Very interesting concept. It's about how to tell stories and like kind of the science behind a good story. And apparently every good story has like one detail in common, and that it has a 5-second moment. And now you're like, Jack, what is a 5-second moment? And I will tell you. That's what I'm here to do. But you have to pay me $5. Link in bio. You can either pay me by buying me a coffee, or you can sign up for school, which actually doesn't pay me. But school is freaking cool, dude. I talked about it last video. I have a contract potentially gonna happen where I create a school for Champions for Life, which is the after-school physical literacy daycare camp I'm running. It's a charity, Champions for Life, and I find that would be super exciting. if I could do that because it would be a huge project for me. Like it would cost a lot for the peeps, and on top of that, it would be freaking great experience for me in my domain, which you don't get very often. Great experience in your domain. Let me arrows, please. Arrows, 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 arrows. Holy shit. Is that tower? Like, did I just lose? I didn't lose, but he could put more pressure on me if he wanted to. Yeah, another boss bandit. Like, you're dead. Okay, bro. Oh, he tried to double dash, so now he messed it up. I think I should be good. I think I should be good because I'm just gonna put royal recruits and now I'm good. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, so school, freaking coolest thing ever. I went on a tangent though. Oh yeah, so pay me. So I'll tell you about those 5 second moves you have to pay me. So buy me a coffee in the link in bio. $5. Or a coffee could be $2 or 25 cents. I'm not sure the lowest you can donate on the little thing. You have to donate to my cause. Look, the lights are literally not on right now. I need money to pay the bills to put the lights on, you know? So if you're a rich billionaire and you like men that are 6'5", white, and look identical to me, then I'm probably your guy. Buy me a coffee, I'll hit you up. Buy me a coffee, I'll show you my Instagram. I'm looking pretty good on my Instagram, not gonna lie. Latest post? It's looking fire. I was crippled, had no leg. Anybody that's actually interested in the 5 minute, like part, the 5 minute moment in the story, and is waiting for me to say it is furious right now because I've gone on 4 side tangents. So, 5 minute. What is a 5 minute story or a 5 minute moment in a story? 5 minute moment is when you have a moment of realization that changes your like fundamental thinking process. For example, if you get in a car crash, you will most likely have the 5 second moment after the car crash where you're sitting there and you realize how valuable your life is because you're still alive, right? So like you have that 5 second realization and you're like, holy shit, I can't take this shit for granted. And so that's the 5 second moment, and like a more relatable 5 second moment, the better the story. So like a lot of the best stories are not actually like, oh, I climbed Mount Everest and I fought a bear and it was this cool experience, because people aren't actually going to like the story that much because they can't resonate. They can't put themselves in your shoes and understand what's going on or like resonate with it. Like if someone tells me a story about fighting a bear and climbing Mount Everest, I'm like, cool, you're a cool guy, but like I can't relate to that, so it's not as impactful as a story. Compared to someone tells me about them getting bullied on the school bus, and then them as a kid having a like 5 second moment, and you don't like name it, hey, my 5 second moment was, but you just describe something where like you were in one state and then you were in another state after coming to the realization. And in one state you're like, you were sad every day you came home from the bus or something because they called you names, and it really ruined your day. You didn't feel like playing with friends after school because you were all sad, yada yada yada. And then you had a moment of realization where you're like, I don't care what people think, or I don't care what they say. And then that realization made you happier and made you want to play with your friends after. And so that the person that hears this story can make the connection that your 5 minute moment, 5 second moment was like probably something that happened on the bus where you're like, wait, what if I just don't care what this guy says? Like, this guy sucks. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And then from that 5 second realization, you become happier, da 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 da. And it's a relatable story because everybody's been in like school buses. Everybody was a kid, got bullied by other kids, probably bullied as a kid because kids are damn ruthless. I know that for sure as a future phys ed student or future phys ed teachers. Kids are kind of ruthless. But it's relatable and there's a 5 second moment. So it's going to be a good story. People are going to resonate with it. And there's a bunch of other tips on like, I'm sure, intonation or flow of the story or whatnot. But the most important part is that you're doing your thing, okay? The most important part of a story is that you have a 5 second moment. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Get yanked. You're literally getting beat up in my cage. You're just dead. But the cage does so much damage. Holy moly. Double evolved push coming in hot. What? I'm recording a YouTube video. You want to say hi?
Oh no.
Fuck. No. I used to be a basketball player, and when I come back from my ACL, I will still beat my brother in a 1v1. I'm saying it on camera. 2025. I will beat him, and he will cry. What the shit? Pretend I didn't say that. I feel like a lot of people find me annoying, and it's because I am. It's what I do. It's I am annoying. It comes very naturally to me being annoying. No, I'm joking. I'm not. I don't think I'm actually that annoying. I'm weird. I'm odd. But I don't think I'm genuinely like that. You hear me coping? This is just coping. I'm gonna win this game, and the YouTube video is over. What am I gonna talk about? How to make $1 million using crypto. Step 1, don't use crypto. Step 2, invest in the stock market in an index fund like a normal human and keep your money in for 40 years. Because if you start now, you can take it out when you're 65 and you're going to have a huge lump sum. Did you know that someone that invests $5,000 a year from year 18 years old to 25 and then stops investing and never invests ever again but keeps their money in the stock market will end up at 65 retiring with more money than someone that only starts investing at 25, starts with a 10K investment and then does $5,000 a year until they're 65, which is 5,000. So that's 25 to 65. So that's 40 years of investing versus 7. The person that only did 7 at the start from year 18 to 25 will have more money at retirement than the person that invested for 40 years because they started earlier. That is the power of compound interest, my friends. The 8th wonder of the world, because over time, your dividends just keep reinvesting, you keep compound interesting, and that's just craziness. Am I right? Am I right? Join school. Quick plug. All right, bye guys. Love you.